Hail Satan YouTube. I know I've been making a lot of videos indoors lately, but that's because other people keep, like, interrupting while I'm trying to film outside. Like, it just happened like 10 minutes ago. I had a whole video made, but then I deleted it because of so-and-so up there's interference. No, I'm not talking about a deity, I'm talking about a real person, by the way. He says he's sorry, but the problem with that is he does it all the fucking time. I do forgive him, but I'm gonna keep his name recorded just in case. Before you ask, I'm not talking about doing anything at the moment, or excuse me, I'm not doing anything to this person at all. You know, he did piss me off by interrupting my fucking video. What I was trying to explain in the other video was I can be a forgiving person, but I can also be an unforgiving person. I can be whatever I choose to be, unfortunately. But it doesn't mean I hate the person. I don't hate them. I don't hate my haters on YouTube. I don't hate nobody. I did make a bunch of phony baloney posts on Facebook, but I'm not going to get into that today. The problem I have is finding the right convention to go to, and on top of that, speaking to the people who are the operators and the organizers of that event. Whether it be a film festival or a fear fest or some sort of horror fest not in person, but like online. I understand the things that they are concerned with. As long as it's all shine, as long as all shine. What do I have to say that for? I mean, they're saying that the convention's going to happen, rain or shine. And I hope that things are shiny. And sorry, that did not come out right. Hope things are okay outside at the time. I hope it's going to be super sunny outside. And I hope it doesn't rain at all that day. I don't want to talk about what happened earlier because it'll just upset me even more. I don't want to hate anyone in particular, but there is one person I just absolutely despise with all my heart and soul. And that person's name is Kyle. He stole from me. Probably sold all my fucking knives because he's a selfish fucking prick. I can always buy more knives, but I don't forgive him. Because he keeps fucking people's lives up. And I hope that eventually that same person he's bullying blows his fucking brains out. I know I should not have said that, but please bear with me real quick. My brother Kyle was not a good person. He stole from me. He tried to get me to sign my inheritance over to him. He's a greedy, selfish, unreliable prick. And I hope he loses everything he owns because of his behavior. That man does not deserve a single forgiving bone in his fucking body. And I hope that whatever supernatural power is out there fucking crushes him faster than a fucking crumpled piece of paper. I hope his whole fucking family finds somebody else to look up to and rely on other than him. My brother is like the Pennsylvanian Ken Rex McElroy. That is how bad he is. If you know who that is, that's how bad my brother is. He won't stop threatening me, physically and possession-wise. He will not stop blowing up my phone. I had to get a new phone and a new phone number to get him to fucking back the fuck off of me. And on top of that, I could care less what he does with his fucking family. He even tried to put me in charge of his entire fucking parenthood crap. And by parenthood, I mean putting me in charge of his kids. They're not my responsibility at all. They are not my responsibility. They are not my problem, and I am not going to be their problem. I'm sorry to say this in case of my nieces are ever watching these videos. I am sorry. I do love you guys, but I don't want to be around your scumbag father. He's a bigger fucking scumbag than fucking Ken Rex McElroy, Adolf Hitler, and even fucking Jim Jones. That's how bad my brother is. He's just as bad as fucking Jim fucking Jones. Yeah, the fucking Kool-Aid killer. The cyanide-laced Kool-Aid murderer who killed 900 people at fucking Guyana. He's not exactly a fucking murderer, but he does threaten people's lives whenever the fuck he feels like it. Threatened to unleash his wrath upon me. Who the fuck do you think you are, Kyle? You're not God. So stop pretending to be God. Also, I made a couple of posts on, I did publish them on here, but then I deleted them because I don't want people to see I guess, the rude, accusations I was saying. I did, like marker out their eyes and stuff, but I had to delete those posts because I don't want YouTube getting me in trouble. I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube, so I delete those posts. Now it's on my flippin' Facebook. And the things that worry me today are the so-called internet cults. I'm worried. Instead of gathering somewhere, they're all meeting up online, and that scares the fucking piss out of me. And anybody can pick up an idea here or there and start their own little culty franchise, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. I understand that people can say, oh, my religion is not a cult. I'm not talking about that kind of a cult. I mean like an internet group that's focused on grooming and brainwashing, putting up ideas and ideals and doctrine that is not entirely true, but they post that stuff on places like Discord, for example. And yes, people have gotten in trouble committing horrible acts of violence in person, but I don't want to join Discord because of that particular reason. I tried talking to people on Discord, but it wasn't really my thing. Discord is not my thing. I tried it once, but then I deleted the profile. My particular hate is not directed towards anyone in particular, but a specific cult group. I'm not going to name it on here, but they've been around for a very long time, and it scares me how successful they are. I'm not going to name names. I'm not going to name the literature that they publish and produce. I'm not going to name names, but I'd rather stay away from internet cults and other cults, religious cults. And I'd rather just stick to the cosplay and the Church of Satan sermons that I publish on YouTube every once in a blue moon while. Once in a blue moon, excuse me. There is no real reason to start a group of my own. I mean, yes, I did think of a name for my own group, but it's going to all be based on Anton LaVey's philosophy, so I have to get permission from the Church of Satan themselves to use their logos, their philosophy, their doctrine. It's all based on Anton LaVey's philosophies and doctrine. It just has a different name. And people don't have to do gatherings anymore. I even thought about, well, actually, I am a full-on member of the Satanic Temple now, but I'm not gonna brag about that all fucking day. But I will say this, that certain I guess organizations are not really my style. I wish I could call myself a member of the Church of Satan, but that's not something I've done at the moment. I am a registered member of the Satanic Temple, but that's because the Church of Satan doesn't do gatherings anymore. And I was hoping to do some gatherings. Go to gatherings, excuse me. But the Church of Satan doesn't do that anymore, from what I was told. And so maybe the next best bet would be the Satanic Temple. I can't get one single fucking congregation to fucking reply to my fucking emails, which is absolutely fucking absurd. Absolutely fucking absurd. Every time I contacted a darn congregation, they never flipping answered my requests. So I might have to go to the headquarters if possible. And I can always use an alias. I really don't care. I hate to use an alias online, but this is like something I've been wanting for a long time. But if I don't join a congregation, I'm just going to perform rituals on an altar. It really doesn't matter. Another thing I want to discuss before I close the video for today, or turn the video off, or stop recording at some point today, is to say I'm sorry for the threats toward women. It's just that I don't want to date. And I don't want nothing horrible happening to anyone in particular. I'm not going to name names, but I'm not going to date because I don't want them getting hurt because of a big person like myself. And I don't want them to go through that bullshit. So the best thing to do is to not date me. Just putting it out there. I understand that the threats were not okay, and they were not going to be okay. I'm sorry for the threats of violence, but if I have to get violent just to stay single, I'm sorry to say I'll happily get violent. But I don't want to get violent. I want the women to stay as far away from me as possible. Don't message me, don't text me, don't find me on social media, don't even reply to my freaking emails. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't want to date. I do not want marriage, and I do not want kids. I don't even want, how can I say this in a clean voice? Physical relations. So I'm sorry to all the pretty young women out there. I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best of luck in finding a different boyfriend other than myself, because different guys will give you more happiness than anyone else in the world, depending on the person, of course. I hope that you find the perfect boyfriend. He's exactly your type. I'm not that kind of a person though. So to the single women watching this video, I wish you the best of luck in the dating world, but please do not try to ask me out. I will refuse. But out of all seriousness, I wish you the best of luck. I wish you the best out of life, and I wish for you to have a happy marriage and a happy family. Hail Satan, and I'll speak to you all next time.